I was 53 and flabby. I was out of control. My health was spiraling downward. My parents were giving me the stink eye, and my doctor was starting to nag. And I knew I needed to do something, but I was really overcome. I had no idea really where to go and what to do. You see, I'd been a dieter for many years. I started when I was 11 years old, and over the course of the next 3 decades, I'd lost over 100 pounds, but each time I'd invite them back, and then a couple of their friends would come along too. And you know, I was at that place where I really had no idea really what I was going to do, because I knew that diets did not work. And about the time that I was at the lowest point in my health and my emotions, and the highest point on the scale, a friend from church came over, and he talked to my husband and me, and he said, you know, Nancy, he said, I have something I really want to talk to you about. He said, I think I have something that might help you in all areas of your life. He said, I was over at the mall recently, and I met a friend and his brother, and the Drollinger boys told me about a great health plan. And he said, I got started on it myself. I've lost about 35 pounds, and it's led by a doctor, so we know it's safe. And he said, it's really pretty simple, and I really feel that it's something you ought to consider. So my husband and I got together with our family, a little powwow, and we said, let's go for it. So it was kind of like riding a bicycle in a way, like a two-wheeler. And we had training wheels on our bicycle. We had the quick start guide from our company. We had the weekly nurses and doctors call that really helped me, gave me a lot of support. We gathered together some friends that also wanted to make some changes in their health. Not everybody got on the same program that I did. But we made progress. And it was so awesome because I really felt like, you know, when you're first learning to ride a bicycle and you've got your dad maybe running behind you with his hand on the fender. And that's really what it was like with my coach. My coach, Scott, was right there. You know, he was just a little bit further ahead of me in the program. And so when there were rough patches in the road, and frankly, folks, sometimes the journey was tedious. It was just great to have my friends and my coach and my husband right there with their hand on the fender. And over time, I left the flabbies behind, and I was getting the Nancy back. It was so fabulous, folks, because I wasn't doing the diet. I was changing my life and changing my health. And over time, folks, I lost 135 pounds. I left it. And for very much teaching for life, by manifest. But I left that behind. And as the journey has moved forward, adding more and more things to make my health full and happy. But you know, I think about my life and how it would be different if my friend Scott hadn't come to tell me about Take Shape for Life. To me, TSFL stands for Transformed, Sustainable, Successful, Fabulous Lives. Healthy howdies, folks.